Okay, one more time before I call CQ. Anybody using the frequency Whiskey Juliet 7 Charlie Alpha Sierra? Okay, not hearing nothing. We'll take a little bit of off there. We don't need all that. That should be good right there. Okay, this is Whiskey Juliet 7 Charlie Alpha Sierra. Anybody using the frequency?
Kilo Mike 7 Charlie Mike.
Are you using the frequency?
Oh, negative. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay, man. I was about to call CQ, man. How you doing, brother?
Hey, pretty good. You're making a fine trip to Whiskey Alpha, Vancouver, Washington, QSO.
All right, Roger. What was the call sign again?
Kilo Mike 7 Charlie Mike.
All right, man. My name is Matt. Mike Alpha Tango Tango. I'm located in the southeast corner of the state of Missouri. Call sign Whiskey Juliet number 7 Charlie Alpha Sierra. Roger.
Roger. Operator here is Nick. That's November India Charlie Kilo. Can you come one more time with the call sign real quick, and then I'll bounce out of here.
Oh, no problem. It's Whiskey Japan number 7 Charlie America Sugar. Roger.
Roger. I copy. Whiskey Juliet 7 Charlie Alpha Sierra. QSO.
Hey, you got it, man. Usually down in Surdo Woolley, Washington. Roger.
Actually, I'm in Vancouver, Washington. QSO.
Okay, I just say whatever my logbook brings up here. So, Patrick, right?
Negative. You must have the call messed up. I'll say it one more time. It's Kilo Mike 7 Charlie Mike.
Okay, yeah, I had an A there. There we go. Nicholas in Vancouver. We got it, brother.
Roger that, Mike. Well, hey, you enjoyed the band, man. I've heard a lot of guys out there from Australia. I've made cues from Russia. Man, it's open right now, brother.
Okay, man. Enjoy your afternoon up there in the Northwest, man. KM7CCM, WJ7CAS. Ciao for now.
Roger. Whiskey Juliet 7 Charlie Alpha Sierra. This is Kilo Mike 7 Charlie Mike saying 73.
73, my friend. All right, man. Anybody else hanging out? Q or Z?
Kilo November 6 Quebec Delta Victor.
Kilo 7 Alpha Delta Alpha.
We got a few of you. Kilo November 6 call. Come again.
Kilo November 6 Quebec Delta Victor.
All right. Good afternoon, sir. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, sir. I'm out here in Costa Mesa, California. You're coming in 59 plus. I just jumped on here, so could I get your call sign again phonetically, please?
No problem, man. I haven't even got to call CQ yet, but we'll roll with it. Call sign Whiskey Juliet 7 Charlie Alpha Sierra. Whiskey Japan number 7 Charlie America Santiago.
I got Whiskey Juliet 7 Charlie Alpha Sierra. Matt, correct?
Roger. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. And I got you, I'm going to log you at 59 for QRZ, but I got you at 5555 into the state of Missouri this afternoon. QSO.
Well, thank you. I'm here in California, at Costa Mesa, California, about 35 miles south of Los Angeles. And my name is Don Delta Oscar November. And I'm running a quad 6 on a battery power and a handmade center-fed inverted V-dipole. Over.
Oh, very good, man. I got a couple of those little Anytone radios laying around. Pretty good little rig for the price. So it's doing a fine job, man. Sounds really good. In fact, I'm running live on YouTube. If you want to go hear what it sounds like, just punch my call sign in the YouTube search engine or click the link on my QRZ page. Video is called Sunday Afternoon RF Therapy with today's date, and you're pretty much in the beginning here. Where are we at? We are 4 minutes in. QSL.
All right. I didn't catch a lot of that, but I heard that you're and I'll let you get back to it. This is KN6QDV, Kilo November 6 Quebec Delta Victor, saying 73, and you have a successful day.
All right, Donald. Have a great day, my friend. God bless you. 73 KN6QDV WJ7CAS. Ciao for now. Anybody else? QRZ.
Alpha Delta Alpha.
Don't have a ton of you, but let me try it. Kilo something something Alpha Delta Alpha. Come again with the call?
Roger, that's Kilo 7 Alpha Delta Alpha.
AK788. Good afternoon, young man. How are you today?
Oh, I'm doing better than the guy with the house. Sure, we're doing pretty good out here in the state of Washington, right on the coast. So, how you doing? I got you a good 5'9" here in the state of Washington. Go ahead.
All right, man. I got Rip Van Winkle. That is cool.
Roger. Yeah, definitely. In the flash, I guess, as you call it, or the electron, either or.
Very good. I got a little QS Baker coming in. The band's kind of moving around. 10 meters can get wonky there, so I might have to slide up or down. We'll see how this plays out. But how you doing in Ocean Shores, Washington today, my friend?
Well, today we're having actually a very, very decent day. Sun shining. It's, I'm going to say probably mid-60s outside. Just came in from working on some structures for my new antenna. And we're just kind of taking it easy.
All right, I got bits and pieces of that, man. That QS Baker is getting really, really bad. But good to get you in here. I logged you at 59, but you're about a 5.353. So enjoy your Sunday afternoon, and hopefully we can do it later when band is a little bit better and without so much bleed over. So KK7ADA, your friend in Missouri. WJ7CAS, 7-3, my friend.
7-3, and you take care out there in Missouri. We'll have a good one. Absolutely.
All right, my friend. Ciao for now, man. We'll try to hold this frequency and see what happens, but I might have to move. I guess we'll see which one of us taps out first. Anybody else hanging out in there before I call CQ? Q or Z?
Kilo Juliet 7, Tango Zulu.
All right, we got a few of you in there. Kilo Juliet 7, Tango Zulu. Good afternoon, young man.
Good afternoon. I copied the WJ7.
The suffix is Charlie Alpha Sierra, Charlie America Sugar.
I copied the Charlie Alpha Sierra. Yeah, I'm over here in Washington State. Just got a steak on the grill and running back and forth from the stick to the radio. Heard you call out, and I thought I'd say hi. But you're a good 5'9" here from Washington.
All right, man. I appreciate it. Looks like we talked back earlier this month on the 7th, so good to get you in the log again. And, yeah, man, I just got home. The wife wanted to go fishing, so we left the teenagers home, and we went on a fishing date. So it was a good morning, early afternoon, and when I came in here, I seen 10 meters was open. I'm all, hey, we'll give that a try for a little bit before dinner. QSL?
At QSO, I got you there. That makes good sense. Kind of what I've been doing here. A little stuff in the morning here, then a little bit of afternoon, see what I can get on the radio here. So it's always nice to get on 10, that's for sure. You know, I just got that Ford BTV, so it's not, it's not a highly technical antenna. So when 10's up, I do pretty good on it.
Hey, you're doing good, man. The audio is great. Not super strong. I logged you at 59, but I got you at 5.5, and no trouble hearing you whatsoever, Roger.
That's wonderful, yeah. I think you had some other callers out there, and I got to go check my state. So, hey, it's a pleasure talking to you again. Matt, correct?
Yes, sir. That is Matt. Mike Alpha Tango QSL.
Okay, Jeff, Julie, Echo, Foxtrot. Well, hope to get you again real soon here next time around, and I'll let you get back onto it. So I got to check my steak. I got a nice Angus steak in there, and I like it just a little pink in the middle, so I don't want to burn.
I hear you, man. I'm a pretty rare guy. It would have already been too cooked for me. So go check on that thing. Have a great dinner, my friend. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. KJ7TTZ, WJ7CAS. 7-3, bud. All right. Anybody else? Q or Z? One more before I call CQ. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. Q or Z? All right. Here we go. CQ. This is Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, calling CQ and live streaming to YouTube. My name is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango, and I am located in the southeast corner of Missouri. Once again, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, calling CQ, live streaming to YouTube and listening.
November 2, Bravo, Bravo, Bravo.
That's an easy one. N2 BBB. Good afternoon, young man.
Good afternoon. My name is Gary Golf Alpha Romeo Yankee, and I'm located about 1 hour north of San Francisco. Over.
Yes, sir. Roanoke Park, California. I barely got you, man. I got you at about 1 or 2 S units. I'm going to log you at 59 for QRZ. But I got enough of you, not having really any trouble hearing you. How you doing out there on the West Coast today? You having a good day? Well, I think I lost you there, Gary, man. I think I'm going to slide up the band, actually. They're stacked in here like cordwood for some reason right here in the center, and I'm getting QS Baker from both sides. I'm just getting blasted. So if you're not a super strong signal, I lose you in the mix. But I got you in the log, 5959 for QRZ. Have a great day out there in California from your friend in Missouri. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. Back to you for the final if you're still there, brother. All right, 7-3. Hey, guys, just come hunt me down. I'm going to move up the band a few KCs. It's just crazy in here, and I'm getting all kinds of bleed over, making it real hard to hear, and it'll sound terrible on YouTube anyway, so I'm going to QSY. WJ7CAS is going to QSY up the band. Is the frequency in use? All right, a little less messy up here, I think. But before I call CQ, this is Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. Anybody using the frequency? All right, nothing heard. Here we go. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, calling CQ and live streaming to YouTube. My name is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango Tango, and I am located in the southeast corner of Missouri. Once again, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, calling CQ, live streaming to YouTube and listening.
Yeah, I got a good signal here in San Diego. This is KN6IQ.
KN6 India, Quebec. Did I get that right?
Yes, that is correct.
All right, young man. How are you doing today?
Not so young, but at 67. But I'm doing pretty good. Your signal report 5x9 plus. I didn't look at how far plus you are, but we're just running a Carolina Wyndham. It's up about 32 feet. And FTDX10.
All right, sounds good there, Larry. Looks like we talked back in February of this year, so good to get you in the logbook again. How's the weather in Chula Vista today?
Humid. It's some kind of tropical storm. Doesn't drop any. Raises the humidity. It's about 78 degrees and about 85% humidity. But I think it's going to go away. It's too bad it doesn't drop any rain.
Oh, there you go. Well, it's a little humid in Missouri today. We got some rain last night, but not bad. We're used to it. Just got home. The wife wanted to go out fishing today, so we left them teenagers at home and went on a fishing date up to the lake and had a big old time. And now we're home, and she's doing her stuff and probably going to have dinner here in an hour or two. And I thought, man, I'll see what's going on. And sure enough, 10 meters was open. So I thought I would fire the radio up and see what I could do. Roger?
Yes, it's been open. I've been parked here for about a week now. Off and on it opens up, and today's a real good day, all day. This morning was Europe, and now it's shortening up to down south South America, probably VKs that will come on in the afternoon from here. So that's usually the MO. But it is a nice propagational day. And I got no noise here. That's what I like about it. 10 meters is pretty quiet, even with a double preamp.
Yep, I'm out in the middle of nowhere, so most bands are quiet, but this one is whisper quiet. I don't even have half an S unit of noise. It's just, it's beautiful. So if it's open, I will be here. It is yeah, it's my favorite band. I like 6 meters too, but 10 meters is something special when it's good. Roger.
Oh yeah, definitely. It really is my favorite when it's open. But we have to wait, and it's unpredictable. I didn't think after the down cycle here a few months ago, I pulled down one of my 10 meter antennas I was using on Antron 99. But then I put up this one. I'm thinking, well, if 10 meters does come back, I'll be able to use this. And it's like an inverted V, and the other inverted V that's higher is for 40 and 75. So, between the two of them, we get around.
Well, Mother Nature's like any other woman, completely unpredictable. I mean, the solar flux isn't even that good. The band shouldn't really be open, but here it is. It just shows us how smart we're not, Roger.
Well, yeah, that's another thing. You can't just go by the numbers. You got to check. You got to physically check. So that's what keeps me going. I check out all the bands, and if 10 is open, I usually just park it there. About fishing, there's not much fishing over here. There's not much fish, to tell you the truth. And by the time you finish purchasing a state license and a lake permit, you might as well go to the market over.
Yeah, well, it's not too expensive here. I mean, but we do it because we like it. Not really. Well, we do catch a lot of catfish, and we have a big old fry from time to time, and get everybody involved in that, and that's fun. We didn't catch nothing today except the bait fish. I throw a cast net out there and catch some bait fish, and I don't know. I put out 15 jug lines and let them sit for a couple, 3 hours, which really ain't long enough. But kind of drove the wife around and let her fling lures, and she had a couple good hits, but didn't bring nothing to the boat, and I didn't catch a stinking thing. And that's really not long enough. But I didn't get any catfish off my jug lines, and like I said, we were only out there 3 hours. And it's not really long enough to do any damage, but we had fun out there, Roger.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know. I just don't go anymore. It just seems like it does. It comes up zeros. Now, once in a while, there's a lake over here in Chula Vista. It's east, and it's called Otay Lake. And there's a mountain that has a bunch of repeaters, both south and north of the border, use it. And I'll go over there by the docks, and the guys will have their stringers, and they caught their limit. I said, "Hey, you want to go back over there? Give me your fish, and I'll take them and fry them in the pan." Over.
Oh, there you go. Let them do the work. They're probably happy because they just want to catch more fish. That's one of the wife's favorite things to do, man. She loves to fling lures out there. She's all about it. I don't really like that. I like to throw jug lines out and just kick back and see what happens. I get I don't know, casting lures. That lasts me about 10 minutes and I'm over it. Then I start getting hung up on stuff, and then I get angry. So I didn't do any of that. I just watched her and kept our little Frenchie dog from falling overboard, and just kind of moved around where she wanted to go. So I'm just kind of the captain of the ship, enjoying our time together. QSL?
Yeah, no, that's great. Sounds great, especially when you have somebody that likes to spend a lot of time there. I'm more of an impatient guy, I guess. That's probably my number one deficit. But it's around here. I don't think it's much fun to just go out there and not catch anything, which happens most of the time. So I've kind of gotten away from it. But power to you, especially if the XYL likes it. I think it's a good thing. Anyway, I'll get on out of here. Let you make some more contacts. Good signal. S9 Plus the whole way. KN6IQ.
All right, Larry. Well, have a great day, man. Good to get you a logbook. That's number 2. We look forward to number 3. And, just enjoy your afternoon down there. KN6IQ, WJ7CAS. 7-3, my friend.
3.
All right, man. Anybody hanging out? WJ7CAS. Cures it.
N5 USK.
N5 USK. Good afternoon, young man. How are you?
Well, not too bad, Matt. Just kind of sitting around the house, Roger.
All right, man. Good to get you in the log again. Looks like we talked earlier this month and a couple times last year. Very good. James in Watsonville, California. How's the weather in Watsonville today?
Sunny, warm, not much of a breeze, just a little bit here and there. Really, just a terrific day to sit back and and listen to you on the radio, Roger.
Hey, there you go, man. There you go. They say I got a soothing radio voice. I don't know about that, but that's what they tell me. And, well, if you were listening, I just got home from fishing with the wife, so kind of a wife fishing date. And it was just kind of nice for us two to get away, spend a little time together, and let them teenagers sleep, Roger.
Okay. Where did you go, up on the Black?
No, we went to Lake Wapapello just up the road here. I threw out some catfish jug lines. I threw about 15 of them out. Didn't catch anything. The only thing I caught was bait in the cast net, and that's it. The wife did get a couple hits near the docks, probably a couple little bass or something, but didn't quite get the hook set. And we were only out there 2 or 3 hours. I mean, we weren't really trying to do any damage. We were just floating around on the water, visiting with each other mostly. QSL.
Nothing wrong with that. Sounds like a pretty good afternoon to me. Yes, sir. Yeah, I've always wanted to stop and try my luck over there in Wapapello. I pass it all the time, but just never had a chance to go out there and check it out. I heard that you guys have a pretty good bass population in that lake, Roger.
Oh, yeah, there's plenty in there, and there's some big 30, 40-pound catfish, too. Lots of eaters. I mean, lots of 5 to 10-pounders, which are really what you want. The big ones are good for pictures, but you throw them back. You don't want to eat them. They're pretty greasy and tough, but they look good on Facebook, I guess, QSL.
Yes, sir. Yeah, they certainly do. Yeah, I'm more for large, smallmouth bass, some of them black bass. And I wouldn't even mind finding some place I could go and to find a nice, comfortable dock and just jig for some rock bass, stripers, crappies, what have you.
Oh, Roger, I should have recognized the voice. I see the safety vest, so now I know who it is. My truck driving buddy that comes through here all the time, man. Very cool. I don't have the patience for bass fishing. My wife does. I'll fling them lures for about 5 minutes, and then I get bored. And then if I get hung up on something, usually the rod goes in the water, and that's pretty expensive. So I just sit back and let her do her thing and visit with her. QSL?
Oh, yeah, that's fine. No problem there. They have a nice big glass of iced tea. But yeah, you ought to try just jigging from the dock. You'd be surprised at how many those little panfish you can catch and how good they taste in the pan, Roger.
Oh, yeah. Well, I catch quite a few. Some are too big for bait. I throw that 6-foot cast net out, and I catch 20 or 30 in one whack, Roger.
Yeah, okay. I don't know how much sport is in that, but it sounds okay. Yeah. Wapapello sounds pretty good. I'd like to go up, go out there by off of 60 there by you and check out what is that? There's a little club out there over there by Bullwinkles, I think it is.
Oh yeah, you can get up there to the lake that way. I was actually up 67 today, kind of at the north end of the lake. A place called Holiday Landing is where we put in a little. It's just before Greenville. Well, about 20 miles before Greenville. So I guess if you're leaving Poplar Bluff, I was up there about 20 miles. QSL?
Yeah, I know exactly where it's at. Yes, sir. Okay, and it's a nice place to get into. Plenty of parking and all.
Oh yeah. Especially this time of year. That lake is like any other lake during the summer. Just a bunch of yahoos out there skiing and jet skiing and all that. But after Labor Day, forget it. They're gone. I mean, you got the whole lake to yourself. I think we've seen 3 other boats out there, just a couple other bass fishermen running around. So you got the whole place to yourself. In fact, where we launched, we were the only car in the parking lot, and it'll fit 50 or 60.
Okay. How about parking a small RV?
Oh, yeah, there's that Holiday Landing right there. They got a campground in there, so with hookups and everything.
All right. Yeah, I might do something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I might check that out and see if I can't come up there sometime and see if I can just set up the little trailer and going out there and drown some worms. Sounds like a plan, Matt.
Oh yeah, well if you don't bring a boat, there's a dock right there you can fish off the shore. People fish off there. You'll catch something, man. You throw some worms out there, man, you'll get sunfish or some bass. You never know what you pull in. Throw it on the bottom, you might bring in a catfish.
Wow, yeah. Like I said, I heard from a lot of my friends that there's a lot of fish in that lake. That's for sure. I used to have some buddies from Neelyville that I used to talk to all the time on 11 meter when I'd run through there. I used to stop at Taylor's quite a bit and sleep. It's about the halfway point from where I used to drop in Dallas from Chicago, and I used to pull in there and talk to some guys on the radio. I don't know if you've ever been on 11 meter there, but there used to be a bunch of old guys that used to sit on 28, Roger.
Oh yeah, and I think they're still down there. I haven't been down there, but I can hear them from here. That's not that far from me. That's only about 15 miles as the crow flies.
Yeah, some guys, Nitro, sharecropper, fishermen, all those guys. I used to talk with them at night when I'd pull in there. I'd go in and get a burger and come back out, and, after I had a shower and all, and sleep there and get up in the morning and go. But I used to talk to those guys in the evenings when they used to talk, and they used to talk a lot about going over the Wapatello, the Black, the White River, and they were pretty much giving me the lowdown on the best fishing spots, Roger.
Yeah, there you go. The Black River can be good, too. It's got a lot of current in it, so it's kind of a pain to hold the boat still, even with a trolling motor. And you can't really jug line that. It's moving too fast. You can limb line it, and I don't really care for doing that. So we hunt. We run up and down the Black River duck hunting all the time, but I usually don't fish it, Roger.
Oh, yeah. Good duck hunting there, huh?
Well, yeah, all about. In certain spots, the Black River runs by a couple of the wildlife refuges, and there's some flooded timber down in there. And then, of course, we go down into Arkansas. There's a big Dave Donaldson. You might have seen the signs for that driving up. Big wildlife area. The Black River runs all through there. Pretty famous place where people duck hunt, and make videos and stuff down there in Brookings, Arkansas. Got big duck camps all up and down the river. So it can be fun, but it's also kind of crazy, man. There's hundreds of boats running around like crazy at 3 o'clock in the morning. QSL?
Oh, yeah, I can imagine. Man, the deer around that place. I hit a deer not too far from your place, up on 60, just before town. That was, when was that? It'd have to be about maybe 7-8 years ago. I hit one, and it was a huge doe, and knocked her off the road, and I couldn't do anything with it. So I went ahead and got to Neelyville and hollered at one of my buddies. I think Sharecropper and Nitro went out there and got her. She was still alive, but in bad condition. I broke her hip and her back. So they went ahead and took her out of her misery, and I don't know, made a ton of a really good jerky out of that doe, Roger.
Yeah, they are. They're a little nuisance, man. They are everywhere around here. I don't know. Oh, there we go. I'm just doing something with the computer. I'm doing that YouTube thing, but for some reason the computer screen's it's still not coming up. We'll figure that out later. So, yeah, plenty of deer around here at nighttime coming to my place. I got 30 or 40 running around all the time.
Yeah, I'll bet. Yeah, they're in there, and along those rivers, they're landlocked. You got trails all over the place. I know that for sure.
Oh, yeah, they're everywhere. Well, all right, friend, I'm going to call CQ and see if I can get a few people before Mother Nature slams the door. When do you got to go back out?
I'm done with jury duty, so any old time I'm going to go and check and see what these tickets are going to cost me, and I'm going to pick the cheapest day, Matt.
Oh, that's right. Where do you fly to take off, or where do you start your trip? Texas somewhere?
Yeah. Our yard is in Summit, Illinois, so I fly back to Midway Airport and just go ahead and Uber over to my truck. It's sitting in the yard there in Summit. I can't bring it here, otherwise I'd catch a load out here and just keep it here, but can't. It's a gross polluter, man. So yeah, I'm gonna go check Southwest Airlines, see what the cheapest rate is out there, and that's when I'm gonna come back. Probably somewhere around 5-6 days.
Okay, very good. Well, I think I've told you I pick up roofing shingles in Summit, Illinois quite often, so I know right where you're going.
Yeah, right off of Archer Avenue there. Archer, 61st Place. There's a big old truck yard back there. If you're going by, let's see, if you're going toward 55, let's say you get off there at by the what is that there? Let's see, what is that Speedway? Yeah, okay. If you're leaving the Speedway and you're going toward 55, if you look on your left as you pass the BP station there at 61st Place, if you look to the left, you'll see a big truck yard at the end of that street. That's where we park at.
Okay, very good, very good. Yeah, there's a lot of them around there. In fact, there's one. It's all white Volvos and Russian. I call it the Russian white Volvo Mafia Yard. QSL?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's a whole lot of them. Yeah, a lot of guys in the yard next to ours, they rent out slots, and there's a lot of yard maintenance, gardeners and stuff like that. They have their trucks inside there, and, man, they block the whole place up. In the mornings, the trucks can't even get in and out of there because they're loading their landscaping trailers. It's crazy.
Well, it fits right in the Chicago area. So, all right, James. Well, enjoy the rest of your time off, man, and don't be in a hurry to go to work. You know that's always going to be there. You ain't never heard someone say, I really wish I'd have worked more. So that ain't happening. So enjoy your time, and we'll talk again, I am sure. So N5USK. WJ7CAS, man. Take care, brother. 73.
73, Matt. N5USK.
All right. Let me get back here to the log book. Anybody else? Hold on. Anybody else hanging out? QRZ.
Whiskey Alpha 6, Papa Kilo Bravo.
All right. Got a few of you in there. Was there a Whiskey Alpha 6 call? Come again?
Whiskey Alpha 6, Papa Kilo Bravo.
All right, Whiskey Alpha 6, Papa Kilo Bravo. How are you today, young man?
Okay, thanks for calling me young. Doing well here. California near San Francisco. And you're 85758 here. Over.
All right, fine business, fine business. I'll log us both 59 for QRZ there, but you're about the same, 55, something like that. Sound good, though. The band is sure wonky, man. Every time I get set up and get going, it shifts around and I start getting a bleed over QSB from other signals. But, hey, man, we're going to roll with it and just make the best of it, Roger.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. I just worked Japan, so there are some openings on 10 meters, and you're sounding good with audio quality here.
All right, looks like we got a Leonard in Alameda, California, right? All right, very good, very good. Well, all right, man. Well, thank you. I don't have a lot of you, and I'm getting this bleed over bad, so I'm going to see what's going to happen, see if he'll move or I'm going to have to move. But thank you for answering me, man. Have a great afternoon down there. And we haven't talked before, but now we have. So I'll look forward to talking to you again sometime. Enjoy 10 meters while it's open. WA6PKB, WJ7CAS, 73, Leonard.
J73, have fun.
All right, let's see if we can hold this. Anybody else? Cures it.
Kilo Alpha 6, Juliet Alpha Romeo.
And a few of you. Big signal, K6JAR. Good afternoon, young man.
Yeah, I'm pointing out towards Australia, so he got you off the backside of the beam here. You're like 10 over.
Well, we'll take what we can get, man. I'm just running my little vertical and doing the best I can. Oh, let me punch this in here. There we go. Oh, we've talked a couple times. Been a little while. Looks like we talked in February and April of last year. We got a Matthew down there in Orange, California. QSL?
Yeah, I see a Matt there also. I'm running a 3-element beam. I was pointing kind of towards South America area, but I just turned it to go towards Australia and Oceania, and there you were.
Well, there you go, man. Good signal. That beam's working great for you. Solid 5.9, peeking into the red a little bit, Roger.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of surprised it's working that good being off the backside, but I am running about 800 watts.
Well, that's all you need, man. That's all you need. I'm doing about 600-700 watts out of a vertical at 50 feet. And I'm running live on YouTube. If you want to hear what that beam sounds like, you can. Let me get you a timestamp. Where are we at? 36 minutes, QSL.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, I appreciate it. I just pinched my audio down a little bit. I was running a little wider, so I am curious on how it sounded. So I appreciate that. I'll take a look at it and see what I sound like.
Yep, well, you can hear it. It narrowed up. So either way, sounds good, man. The video is just called Sunday Afternoon RF Therapy with Today's Date. And you can check it out later, but just go to that timestamp, whatever I told you, 36 minutes-ish. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. I'll let you get back to it. I appreciate you picking me up. KA6 to JAR.
All right, Matt. Have a great day, man. Someone told me once that people named Matt are really smart. I don't know, man, but that's what I heard. KA6JAR, WJ7CAS. Take care, friend.
Yeah, I agree. 7-3.
7-3, buddy. All right, let me enter him in there. Anybody else? Q or Z?
Kilo 7, Fox Romeo Charlie.
And we got a few of them. Whiskey Mike, if you can hold on. This one guy beat you off the line. He's a much bigger signal. K7FRC. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. You have Jeff here, Juliet Echo, Foxtrot, SeaTac, Washington.
All right, up there in the Puget Sound. How's your weather? Is that big ball of fire out in the sky again?
Yeah, actually it started out raining this morning, cloudy, but the sun is out now.
Yeah, I talked to a couple people up there, and they said that sun had been out for like 2 days in a row. They were about to call the National Guard. They didn't know what to do, QSL.
It's been out for longer than that, actually. We're surprised it's been out this long.
Well, enjoy it, man. Soak up that vitamin D, the free stuff that you don't need in a bottle, QSL.
QSL. Yeah, it's nice when we have it, but I think we spend more time seeing the clouds than we do the sun.
Oh, yeah, man. I've drove around Seattle quite a bit over the years. I used to live over there in northern Idaho, not super far from me, about 5.5, 6 hours up there above Coeur d'Alene. So I have spent my time in the Puget Sound area, so I know the gloominess that is usually prevailing. QSL?
QSL, as soon as I retire, we're going to be headed to a warmer site. That's going to be Arizona.
It could be one of them snowbirds, go down there during the winter and enjoy the nice 50, 60, 70 degrees. And then when it hits 120, you can go back to the Puget Sound and cool off.
Well, that's true. We could, but I think we've had enough. I think we've had enough for that. Being here, I've been here, 20-something years, and my wife has been here a lot longer than that. So,
well, then they invented this thing called air conditioning. So hey, when it gets hot wherever you're going, just turn that on, Roger.
It's true. There you go. Absolutely. We kind of picked the spot in Arizona, which has all 4 seasons, so that's kind of nice, and it only gets about 85, maybe 90, but not all the time.
Well, there you go, man. Sounds like a great place. We have all the seasons down here, but there is a couple months a year that is just brutal. It'll suck the life out of you if you're not used to the humidity. You better not come here in August, Roger.
There you go. Absolutely, I understand.
Yeah, we moved here in 2021. We're pretty much used to it now, but we tell all our friends that want to come down here, do not come in end of July through about mid-September, because we don't want to be responsible for your death, Roger.
Yeah, I'm starting to lose you a little bit. Can I get your call sign phonetically again, please?
Hey, you betcha. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, Whiskey Japan, number 7, Charlie America Sugar.
Got it. Okay, all right.
didn't get to Charlie on that one earlier, but I got it now.
All right, Jeff. Well, have a great day in SeaTac, Washington, man. Good to talk to you. Log says we haven't talked before, but now we have, so maybe we'll do it again some other time. I'm going to try to grab a couple more before the gray line swallows me up, because she is looming overhead in Missouri, and that'll usually shut 10 meters down for me. So, hey, you take care out there. You got a couple more hours before she gets to you, so enjoy it. K7, FRC, WJ7CAS. 7-3, friend.
All right, Matt, take care. 73, have a good one.
All right, man. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, QRZ.
Kilo 4, Bravo Whiskey Mike.
All right, I think Kilo 4, Bravo Whiskey Mike. Is that right?
Yeah, right. Victor Kilo 4, Bravo Whiskey Mike, Australia. Over.
Okay, I was going to say, man, it sounded like someone down under. So, let me see. Good morning to you. How are you today?
Roger, WJ7, CAS, Victor Kilo 4, Bravo Whiskey Mike. I'm fine, thank you very much.
All right, well, how's your weather? You're heading into summer, right?
You're Brisbane, that's halfway down the east coast. And name this way is Mark, Mike Alpha Kilo. WJ7, CAS, VK4, Bravo Whiskey Mike.
All right, very good. Don't have a big signal on you. I'm going to log you at 59 for both of us, 5959 for QRZ if you want that star. But you got a good solid 2 or 3 S units on you, and your audio is great. QSL?
Yeah, roger there. So that's okay. 5-9, keep it up, keep it even. Mate, you're doing a good job on your the dog pile. Vertical and 600 watts. I thought you'll just get inundated with locals there. Over?
You kind of faded down on me, but I'm running a vertical and about 500-600 watts. Are you running the same, or were you just asking what I'm running?
Roger, I was just commenting on what you were running. Just commenting on what you were running. I've got a 5-element monoband, and I'm running 300 watts. 5-element monoband and 300 watts. But as I said, I didn't think I'd be able to break your pile up because you were vertical and you had a lot of competition from big local stations.
Well, you did it, friend. You did it, man. You know what? I got the gift for gab, so I'll just keep talking. So 1 minute there can be like 30 people in there, and then they're like, this guy won't shut up, and they all leave. So if you're patient, you'll get in, QSL.
Yeah, QSL. The signal has fallen since when I first heard you. We've lost about 3 or 4 S points, but I can still copy okay. Anyway, just we'll have a bit of a rag chew. It's 8 o'clock and it's just gone 8 a.m. Monday morning here, and we're just coming up on 20 degrees Celsius at 8 a.m. in the morning. So it looks like it's going to be a beautiful spring day here in Brisbane. Over?
All right, yeah, that does sound like a wonderful day. And got your QRZ page up. You got all kinds of cool stuff. Great looking station. And the vertical to the beam, but we're getting it done. Hey, I like the old D104 microphone too. QSL.
No, I didn't. I lost a fair bit of that. I see you put the QRZ up and having a look at the antennas. Yeah, I'm on the 5-element Yagi at the moment. The vertical at the back is actually, you can't see it in the picture, that's actually a delta loop. It's a 20-meter full-size delta loop. And that works quite well on 10 meters as well, but the below, you've just got to be pointed in the right direction. But I tend to use that for a spotting antenna and then go over to the Yagi. The big antenna there is my 20-meter 2-element bow and arrow Yagi. And unfortunately it's not high enough, but it does the job on 20. I like to experiment with antennas. I'm a really big fan of the V-shaped reflectors and directors, and I've had some quite successful antennas over using that format. Anyway, I think you've still got me there. WJ7CAF, VK4, Bravo Whiskey Mike.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, you're up and down. The band's a little bit wonky. I'll send a little more electricity out that vertical, see if it'll help us out. We'll move up to about 1,200 watts. May make a difference, may not. But before I lose you all together, man, thank you for answering my call, and have a great morning in Australia. QSL?
VK7CAS, VK4 Bravo Whiskey Mike. Yeah, I'll put a buy with you, mate. It's fading, starting to fade quite heavy now. Thank you very much for the Tuesday. I hope we can do it again sometime and when conditions are a bit better and we can sit down and have a bit of a rag chew. Anyway, 73, my friend. Have a nice day.
All right. Cheers. All the best, my friend. VK4BAWM, WJ7CAS. Ciao, ciao, bud.
Yeah, Victor 204, Bravo Whiskey Mike 73.
All right, 7.3. We'll back that down. All right, that should be good. That's about 600 watts there. All right, anybody else hanging out? QRZ.
Kilo 7, Papa Delta Zulu.
All right, K7PDZ. Did I get it right?
Yes, you did. Name here is Jim, Japan, Indian, Mexico, located in the state of Washington.
All right, Jim. How are you doing today, young man?
I'm doing fine. We had our Washington State CISO party this weekend, so spent a lot of time chasing counties around the state, and I thought I'd come and see what's going on 10 meters, because 20 is pretty dead, so some activity up here.
All right, very cool, man. Loon Lake, that's just north of the Spokane area, right?
That is correct. Where are you from?
Well, I'm in Missouri, but we lived for about 20-some years in northern Idaho, Post Falls, and then the last, half dozen years or so, we were up by Priest River, QSL.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that's really pretty country up there. I don't have any idea who I'm talking to. I just heard the QRZ, so I thought I'd come back. What's your call sign, please?
No problem. It's Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, Whiskey Japan, number 7, Charlie America Sugar. My name is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango Tango, and I am now located in the state of Missouri, Mike Oscar.
Okay. Good deal there, Matt. Now, what took you from the beauties of Idaho and the Pacific Northwest to Missouri?
Too many sixes?
Too many what?
Too many sixes, hi.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. There are some of those around here.
Yeah.
We got 60 degrees here. Still supposed to start warming up again, but it's kind of raining here. So we've been watching the Seattle Seahawks so far beating the pants off of St. Louis. So it's been a good game so far, but all in the Seahawks' favor.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, it just got too crowded there, too crazy, and I still got teenagers at home. And I kind of seen the writing on the wall. I really feel sorry for young people. I don't know how they'll ever buy a home in northern Idaho. I mean, they're $500,000 in a subdivision. It's just absolutely crazy. So I kind of just uprooted everything and came down here to the Midwest, hoping they'd have a little better chance at it. Roger.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that because I know I'm originally from Ohio. And I moved out to Seattle in 1966, and it's a whole different place than it was back then, believe me. So we're over here on a lake, on Deer Lake, and so the place has been in the family for years. So my grandkids are the 5th generation to be up here at the lake. So I think the lake's going to be in the family for a long time to come.
Oh yeah, I fished Loon Lake, Deer Lake, lots of them little lakes up there. Spent a ton of time up there on Lake Roosevelt catching trout in the wintertime. So yep, I know right where you're at, QSL.
Oh, that's pretty cool. You know, you just randomly beat somebody in the air and they know exactly where you're from. That's different. I don't think I've ever had that happen before, unless it's been somebody, a really close friend.
Hey, you just never know. I've lived in a few places, so yeah, we missed what Idaho was about 20 years ago. It's completely. We were just there again in July for a wedding, and we've only been gone 4 years, and it's changed. It was bad when we left. It's way worse now. In just 4 years, we were driving around Coeur d'Alene, pulling our hair out, going, "What is going on here? Bumper to bumper traffic, houses everywhere." I'm scared to death to go to Costco. My goodness, it is very different, Roger.
Oh yeah, Coeur d'Alene's a lot of fun, but it's a great place to visit. Yeah,
So we don't live here in the wintertime. We live in the Seattle area in the wintertime because over there we don't have to shovel our rain. But I've always wanted to be in Coeur d'Alene in the winter because the way they get the place decorated and everything with all this thing, it's just gorgeous, and I would like to experience that sometime, but I don't want to drive to Coeur d'Alene in the wintertime through the mountains, so I guess I'll never get there.
Hey, I used to commute from Priest River to Spokane, and then I would hook up 2 or 3 trailers and go to Missoula and back every day. You mean that doesn't sound like fun to you? No, it doesn't. Yeah, I worked for UPS for 21 years or so. So when I retired out of there, I own my own truck now, just kind of do my own thing. The one good thing about selling out and moving here is we made just an absurd amount of money on our place, and the cost of living is a fraction down here. So we don't owe nobody nothing. We have 10 times the place we had there, so we don't need a lot. But them teenagers always want stuff, so I got to keep working. QSL.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't have that issue anymore, but I know exactly what you mean because there's always something new on the horizon, or just trying to keep them in transportation, or all of those things is always a challenge when you have kids.
Oh yeah, and I'm just thinking. I remember about this time of year, you're probably thinking about getting ready for winterizing and all that. And man, I don't have to do any of that. So, in fact, I was talking to my buddy right here on 10 meters. He's up in Sagal yesterday. He goes, "Yeah, I'm getting the snow blower out and making sure it still starts." I'm like, "What's a snow blower?" And he goes, "Very funny." QSL.
Yeah. Well, that's why I say we go to Seattle because we don't have to shovel the rain there. But yeah, we just live here for 6 months out of the year. But this is the only place that I can play HF radio. And when we're in the Seattle area, I'm in a condo and no antennas, so I'm limited to. I can get on 10 meters from the condo. I have a ICOM 718 over in Seattle. But mostly it's just VHF, UHF stuff over there out of the condo.
Yeah, I talked to a guy a few times. I haven't talked to him in a while. I hope he's still with us. But he's in a nursing home, and it's like 10 stories high or something. And he's got a little like 102 whip or something out on his balcony, and he does quite well. From his little nursing home room there, and he's excited to talk to anybody. So it can be done, Roger.
W7GLM?
I've got a friend that keeps trying to talk me into every stealth antenna that he ever finds online. And I just the way our buildings are and everything, it's just impossible. So what I do have is a steel patio table out on the back patio and a mag mount on it with a 10-meter whip on it, which is not very high. And so, to me, I just call it a decoration, and they can't tell me that I can't decorate my patio.
Well, there you go. Hey, homeowners and homeowners association guys, man, they get it done. They'll use their gutters. They'll use their chain link fence. They'll run wires through their attics. Where there's a will, there's a way. It may not be the best setup in the world, but you'll get out, So, I mean, it's worth a shot. QSL?
Yeah, I know. I've tried everything, every which way, but just like I said, the physicalness of our building. You cannot get in the crawl space up above unless you're about 3 feet tall, and the gutters are not continuously connected. They're front and back, and they're in short chunks. And just the whole, I understand all that stuff, and I've done it in other places, but this place presented problems beyond my meager ability to do it.
Ah, very good. So, all right, man, I'm going to try to grab a couple more. I got the gray line looming overhead. You got a couple, 3 more hours before it gets to you, but it is already here in Missouri. So she is looming and glooming over me. So I don't know how much longer 10's going to be available to me. But hey, Jim, up there in Loon Lake, it was great to talk to you. And I look forward to talking to you again. So K7PDZ, your friend in Missouri, WJ7CAS. 7-3, buddy, back to you. You wrap her up for us, huh?
Okay, Matt, I will do that. Great making your acquaintance, and it's going to be fun to put your call sign and some comments here in the logbook. So, thank you so much. Have a good rest of your weekend. What's left of the Sunday afternoon before you have to go back to work. So, anyway, 7-3, and thanks a whole lot for the contact.
Hey.
CAS. This is K7 PDZ.
All right, brother, man. Pleasure was all mine. Take care. All right, anybody else hanging out? QRZ.
Whiskey 7, Golf Lima, November.
Hey, Glenn, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Matt. Yeah, I just heard you out there. I was rolling the dial and heard you, and I thought, well, I'll jump in there. And doggone it, I missed you when you were here. I was hoping to make contact with you and have a cup of coffee.
You know, I was even going to call you. I brought, of course, I got the email and everything, and I was going to get a hold of you. Let me tell you what, that I didn't know if I was going or coming. The XYL, man, I swear to goodness, she had every minute of that week planned, Roger.
Well, I understand completely. It's an odd thing when you can do your best to try to make contact with people that you know when you travel into areas. And I have a lot of friends that live in a particular area. You know, after visiting my 90-year-old mother and maybe one or two of my friends, the rest of them all have to go by the wayside. There just isn't enough time. So I get it.
Yeah, I was able to have one morning. I was going to call you. I just didn't figure you'd want it. It was a long way. I met a couple of ham radio guy friends of mine all the way up in Coca-Cola, which is a long ways from St. Mary's, so I didn't want to, have you have to do that. And, we only met for about an hour for breakfast, and then I had to get back for that XYL itinerary, QSL.
Oh, Roger, yeah. So where did you have breakfast? Did you have it along the lake there?
Yeah, that restaurant, it's across the street from the lake, but you can see the lake. I forget what it's called. It's right there on the highway. I'd never eaten in there before, but it was pretty nice.
Yeah, I've eaten there a few times. Not bad. They changed the name of it here a little while back, but yeah, that would have been a pretty good little drive. But you know what? If I'd have known a little ahead of time, I definitely would have come up. But next time you're here down this way, get in touch with me, and I'll do my best to make it. If I can't, well, I won't. It's that simple, Matt. So anyway, well, good to hear you. I've been kind of wondering when I was going to hear you out there again, and so here it is, and glad to make contact with you again.
Hey, man, pleasure's all mine. 10 meters has been deader than a doornail all summer long. A couple spots here and there, not very good. And I think about the last week or so, 2 weeks, they've been telling me it's been open. But I've only been on here maybe, yesterday and today. I've been so busy, man. I mean, I'm working all the time. I got a wife and 2 teenagers. Sometimes this equipment collects dust, QSL.
Oh, QSL. Well, I go through that constantly. Yeah, I've been pretty doggone busy, and then my wife had a few little issues that we had to deal with, and so she's doing much better now. So we're trying to get out and do a little bit of fun stuff, as well as the work that has to be done before winter. But no, I do know what you're talking about. But yes, 10 meters has been open pretty well. Yeah, I've made a contact, let's see, on the 19th. I don't know what day it is today. But on the 19th, I talked to Germany, England, let's see, where else? Spain, Holland. So I made a few contacts. Yep, the band is opening up again. Hallelujah, brother. Yeah, I like it when 10 meters is active.
Yeah, Roger. And look, man, we haven't talked since March. That's been a minute. And I don't know if I was doing it back then, but now I run live on YouTube. Not always, but I am right now. So if we didn't do that last time, you can go and hear what you sound like over the air if you're interested in that, QSL.
I am. I am interested. I have no idea what this thing sounds like since I did the EQ settings. But so where do I go for that?
Well, you can put my call sign in YouTube, or you can go to my QRZ page, and right at the top it says follow me on YouTube. Click that link, and look for the video. Today's video is called Sunday Afternoon RF Therapy with today's date on it. And let me get you a timestamp so you can find our QSO real easy. Well, we're at 1 hour even right now, so about 55 minutes in we started, so kind of scroll along there and you will find it. QSL?
Okay, good enough. Thank you much. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm, like I said, been kind of curious to know what this thing sounds like, and it's kind of funny. This radio has a feature in it that you can record QSOs, and I know there are others out there that have the same capability, and I have not known anybody that has taken advantage of that. So I'll have to play with that myself and see if I can figure it out. But okay, Matt, well, good enough. It sounds like you're going into gray line there by what you said previously. So I'll tell you what, I'll get on YouTube and look you up and see if I can find the timestamp for Sunday afternoon, and we'll see if we can see what I sound like. So I'll let you get to it there, make a few more contacts.
All right, Glenn, good to get to talk to you again, man. Sorry we didn't get to hook up in July when I was trompsing around Coeur d'Alene. Man, that place has got even crazier. My goodness. Well, we won't go into all that. So, yeah, go check it out, man. I pull it right out of the radio, right into the computer with an MP4 cord, so I don't mess with it. It's filtered up pretty good. When I listen to it on my phone, it sounds exactly like what I hear in my headset. So it's about as true as it's going to get, QSL.
Okay, good enough. Yeah, I'll be anxious to hear it. Okay, Matt, well, next year if you come back through, and yes, I agree, it's getting crazier and crazier here all the time. My wife and I talk about how the traffic has increased tremendously, and we're getting a lot of drivers with very, very bad driving habits, not polite. So, yes, we could get into quite a conversation, and we'll dispense with that. But anyway, okay, Matt, good talking to you again. WJ7CAS, this is W7GLN, I'll say 7-3, my friend.
All right, Glenn, take care, buddy. God bless you. Good to talk to you. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon in the beautiful St. Mary's, Idaho. 7-3, buddy. All right, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, QRZ.
Whiskey 7, Alpha Sierra, Yankee Portable, Lima Victoria.
Okay, man, we got a few of them in there. Let me get this portable one real quick at the Lima Victoria. If you want to stand by, give me just a minute. But Whiskey 7, Alpha Sierra, Yankee Portable, did I get close?
Oh, you got it right on the nose. Whiskey 7, ain't sorry yet. Portable at the DMV in Carson City, Nevada, with a 102-inch whip dipole up on a tripod. Over.
Hey, man, you're doing great. Man, I didn't look, but you got to be pushing 5'9". Tim in Carson City, good to talk to you again. We talked earlier this month and then back in March. So fine business, man. What are you doing at the DMV? I know it's not open today.
Oh, it's got a nice parking lot with some trees that I can park the truck in the trees, and then go put the tripod with the I have one of those Pac 7 dipole antennas, China stick with the coils on it. Right now, I'm just running the whip for 10 meters here. Over.
Fine business. Well, you're doing a great job from Carson City. I was born in Reno, by the way. It's been a minute. That was back in 1972, but I was hatched right there in Reno. QSL?
Roger. It seems like every time we talk, we have the same conversation. Aye.
Well, it's possible, man. I'm like a one-trick pony. I can only store so much info between the ears, Roger.
They call that the Kelly Bundy syndrome from Married with Children. She had to forget something to remember something new. Aye.
Well, I didn't really pay attention to anything she said, QSL.
Yeah, busy doing something else. Alrighty, I'll let you get back to all those other stations that were calling for you. 73 is my friend. Good to hear you.
All right, Tim. Take care, brother. Enjoy your 10 meters at the parking lot there. Enjoy your afternoon. W7ASY, WJ7CAS, 73. Hey, the call ending in Lima, Victoria. You still there?
Yes, I'm still here. Kilo, Oscar, 6 Delta Lima, Victoria. QSL.
Oh, man. Beautiful signal. How are you today, my friend?
Pretty good here in Santa Rosa, California. It's currently 85 degrees here. Beautiful day, beautiful Sunday here. Back to you.
All right. I was going to say, I know we've talked before. I got a whole logbook full of you, man. Earlier this month and a bunch of times back in February. Good to get you in the log again, Raul. QSL?
QSL, but my friend, I'm sorry, I forgot the whole call sign. Can you repeat that?
That's no problem. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. Whiskey Japan, number 7, Charlie America Sugar. QSL?
QSL, Matt, WJ7, CAS from KO6DLV here in Santa Rosa. Happy to hear you back again.
Roger, man, and go check out what you sound like. I got a YouTube video running live right now. So it's called Sunday Afternoon RF Therapy with today's date or something like that. And you're 1 hour and 5 minutes in, and I know you're going to like what you sound like, man. You sound spectacular, my friend. Roger?
Oh, thank you very much, Matt, but you're coming in here pretty loud, pretty good audio here. But thank you, thanks a lot, and well, I'm pretty happy with my wire antenna here. Just 20 feet off the ground in sloper configuration, Buckmaster 4-bander, over.
Well, it's doing a great job. You're a solid 5-9 into Missouri, 59 into the state of Missouri tonight. Roger.
Roger to that, Matt. So again, thank you very much. I know there's a lot of people waiting for you. WJ7 CAS from KO6DLV here. Thanks a lot, and 7-3, and enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Hey, you too, my friend. 7-3, God bless you. KO6DLV, WJ7 CAS. 7-3, bub. All right, QRZ? Oh, we got somebody tuning up here. Let him get done with that. I got to send a text to my wife anyway. So stand by 1 second. Okay, I got that done. Anybody hanging out? QRZ?
Kilo,
Alpha Whiskey Hotel.
Zulu.
All right, we had a few of them. Kilo, question mark, Indian and Zulu. Come again?
Kilo 7, Echo Lima Zulu, KK7ELZ.
Hey, what's going on, young man? Great signal. 59 into Missouri. Roger.
Copy the 5-9 into Missouri. I have you also a 5-9 into Spokane, Washington. Name here is Rick, Romeo, India, Charlie Kilo.
All right, very good. The first name maybe James. You go by Rick?
No, go by Rick. The first name is Rick.
Oh, I put a V in there. God, it ends in Z. My bad. There's a guy out in Cheney with a call sign similar to yours. So, okay, let me put it in there right. I apologize. Give me 1 second. There we go. Oh, man, we've talked a few times before. That's been a little bit, though, back in April and then last year in September. Good to get you in the logbook again. Yeah, I worked at that UPS yard on Bradley for quite a long time, QSL.
Oh, right on. Yeah, now I remember the voice. Yeah, I used to live not too far from there, down by almost by the truck stop area.
Yep. So I lived over in Idaho and commuted to work, but we moved to Missouri in 2021. QSL.
Oh, right on. Well, hey, it's good to be out back on 10 meters. This is the first time I've been back here in quite some time, so it's a good thing that things are opening up and things are changing.
Yeah, someone told me it's been going good for a week or maybe more. I've just noticed it in the last couple of days. I've checked a few times throughout the summer. It never was any good, but, you know, I got a wife and kids, and I'm busy. And radio time is always pushed down the list, unfortunately, QSL.
Oh, right on. I hear you there. I understand that.
So you got a great signal, man. If you want to hear what you sound like, I'm running live this time on YouTube. I don't know if I was doing that last time we talked. Let me get you a timestamp here real quick. You're an hour and 8 minutes in if you want to go hear what you sound like, Roger.
Okay, sounds good, man. Well, thanks for being there and doing it, and have a great rest of your day today. This will be KK7ELZ, and I will be clear.
All right, Rick, have a great day in Spokane, Washington. KK7ELZ, WJ7CAS. 7-3, my friend. All right, anybody else hanging out? QRZ.
Whiskey 7, Queen Henry, excuse me. Whiskey 7, Queen Hotel.
W7QHH. Good afternoon, young man. How are you?
Well, thank you for the young man. We're 87 here. Hi. This is W7QHH. Right back to you. Man, what a signal. And we're in Reno, Nevada. Been reading the mail here for a while. understand you were born here in Reno.
Yep, yeah, I was born there 1972. Well, good to get you in the log again, Clyde. Looks like we talked February this year and October of 24. So this is number 3, man. What are you doing in Reno today? Just chilling?
Been a ham since 1951. We got our novice ticket, WN7QHH, way back in 51. Been at it, having a great time. Once again, you're loud and clear, beautiful audio here into Reno. Over.
All right, very good, very good. What do you got on your itinerary this afternoon? You just relaxing, enjoying a little bit of radio, waiting on some dinner?
Boy, you just about called it there. Yeah, that's just about what we're doing. Rig here is very simple. ICOM 7300, 100 watts into an end-fed 66-foot piece of wire. Little kit that we build up that the ARRL offers. Put up a few months back and seems to be doing us a good job on 40, 15, and 20. Less than 3 to 1 SWR, so we can tune it with the internal tuner. Over.
All right, well, it's doing a great, great job for you. Working conditions here. I have the same radio, 7300. We have a little bit of audio processing stuff on the front end. We're running out of a vertical at about 50 feet, and we're running about 600 watts. QSL?
Roger. Sure sounds good. Sure sounds good here. Yes, sir. Got nice weather here. Nice, I guess you'd call it fall. Going into fall weather here. It's about 80 degrees, 75 to 80 somewhere. Calm. Just very comfortable. So we won't hold it any longer. Pass along your name there. I didn't get that yet. As I said, or maybe I didn't say, name here is Clyde, like in Bonnie and Clyde. And let me get your call down, and I'm sure there's other stations wanting to work that fine signal there. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I appreciate all that. My name is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango Tango, and my call sign is Whiskey Juliet 7 Charlie Alpha Sierra. Whiskey Japan number 7 Charlie America Sugar. QSL?
Very good, Matt. Alpha Whiskey Hotel. Couldn't miss it. Broadcast quality audio there. 7-3, old man. Thanks for the contact back there. Lima Uniform 7 Alpha Whiskey Hotel. CAS. W7QHH at third of frequency.
All right, Clyde. Take care, man. 87 years young and still out here. Awesome. I hope I can do that. Hey, look forward to talking to you again. W7QHH, WJ7CAS. Take care, old man. All right. Whiskey Juliet 7. Charlie Alpha's here. QRZ.
Whiskey 7, Romeo Sierra Oscar.
Yeah, man, I figure there's still hope for me to do a few more years. I watched Parmaid last night and had Willie Nelson on there. I think I got a few left in me.
All right, Clyde. Good to hear it, brother. All right, take care. Whiskey 7, Romeo Sierra Oscar. Did I get it right?
Yeah, Roger, Roger. You got, you're 5'9" on a whole lot more into California, sir.
All right, very good. Well, let me get this typed in here, right, and I'll figure out where you're at. What do you got going on this afternoon?
You know, I'm not doing much. I was watching a little football, and then I realized 10 was open, so I thought I'd come out here and play.
Well, heck yeah. All right, looks like we got a John in Riverside. Looks like we talked back in February of this year, so good to get you in the logbook again. QSL?
QSL, nice to hear you out there. Just super strong signal this evening.
All right, very good, very good. Well, what football game were you watching? Did your team win?
They're losing right now. I'm a Dallas fan.
So is my son. I thought I heard some screaming from his room, even through the headset, so it must not be going very good, Roger.
They're losing to a team that's not very good.
Oh, boy, he's 16, and, he kind of wears his heart on his sleeve, so he's going to be grumpy the rest of the evening, based on what you're telling me, Roger.
If they don't turn it around. You never know. They did pretty good at turning it around last week.
Oh, very good. Where are we at? Halftime, third quarter? They still got time to change things around?
Look, I got to turn it off because I get mad, too.
Oh, there you go. Well, I hope that they can turn it around so he's not all pouty this evening, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Do you have a favorite team or not?
I'm not really a sports guy, man. I mean, I like the Cowboys, especially, back in the 90s when they were just so dominant and kind of back when I watched football. But, I'm kind of an outdoor guy, and if I'm inside, I like these radios. I don't do well sitting in front of a television for very long. Never have. It's hard for me to even get through a whole movie unless it's a good one. QSL?
QSL. I'm kind of the same way. The only thing I watch is pro football. I don't watch anything else.
Yeah, that's all he watches. He watches, and college. He likes college football, but, teenagers, they can sit in their room and veg out. I got like ADD. I got to be interacting in it somehow, or I get bored and I got to go do something else, Roger.
Yeah, I've done plenty today. It was time to sit down and relax, and then I just thought I was watching it. I actually got up early enough to do some gray line this morning, but there was nothing going on. And then I flipped over to DX Maps, and 10 was just lit up everywhere.
Yeah, fine. We woke up this morning, and the wife said, I want to go fishing. I'm like, well, you don't have to ask me twice. Let's go.
Yeah, did you do any good?
When she says that, by the time she gets ready and everything, we don't get out there till 11. I put out 15 jug lines for catfish, but the only thing we caught was the bait fish that I caught in the throw net. And she threw lures, and she had a couple hits, and then we had to get going about 1:30, 2 o'clock. So I don't think we were really serious about it. We were just kind of floating around, enjoying the sunshine and visiting, and getting a break from the teenagers. QSL?
QSL, do you leave the jug lines out, or do you pick them up?
Well, I picked them up. I leave them out while I'm out there. The law says for jug lines, you got to check them every hour. You don't really have to, but unless you have a 2-pound weight or better on them, then you can leave them out overnight. But today I just threw them out and let them soak for 2 or 3 hours, and I didn't get anything. It's kind of not long enough for the lines for catfish, Roger.
Yeah, no, and that's probably not the optimal time of day for catfish, I wouldn't think.
The best way to do it if you really want to put some fish in the freezer is put some heavy weights on them and let them sit overnight and come back in the morning. QSL?
QSL, that's what I figured. Yeah, I do a little bit of bass fishing, but and I do some trout fishing. I like to fly fish. If you've ever done that?
I've never done that, no. But when I lived in Idaho, we did a lot of salmon fishing on the Columbia River and stuff like that, and I was really into that. I'm not too much into flinging lures, and I get bored. I get hung up on stuff, and then I want to throw the pole in the water. But the wife loves it, so I just sit back and let her fling the lures and visit with her. QSL?
QSL, I really enjoy fly fishing. Haven't done it so much in the last couple of years, but been doing a little bit. I've been doing a little bit of bass fishing though. I went back to Florida in May to visit somebody, and I ended up getting a visitor's license while I was there, and caught myself a few largemouth, a few nice bass too.
Oh, very good, very good. Well, all right, brother, you're 10 over S9, man. You've come way up. Sounds really good. Your audio is perfectly clean. I like it. And I do have a little YouTube live video running. If you want to check that out later, let me get you a timestamp. An hour and 18 minutes. And you can hear what it sounds like, man. It sounds very good, though, Roger.
Roger. Okay, hey, give me the name and the call one more time so I can put you in the log.
Hey, my name is Matt. Mike Alpha Tango Tango. Call sign Whiskey Japan number 7 Charlie America Sugar.
I knew that. I just was, we got talking so long, it leaves the mind.
Oh, man, I got a paper with all kinds of calls scribbled down on here. I don't even know who I'm talking to, except I leave it up on the screen till we're done so I don't forget. QSL?
QSL. All right, Matt, I'll let you go and visit with somebody else there, but I really appreciate the QSO. You're sounding absolutely wonderful out here in California. And anyway, enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening.
All right, John, take care, man. And I hope them Cowboys turn it around for you and my son. So until we do it again, W7RSO, WJ7CAS, 73, my friend.
73, sir.
All right. Anybody hanging out? Q or Z?
Boy, Kilo 6 radio hanging out.
Kilo Bravo 6, Sierra November.
All right. Was there a Kilo 6 and then radio? I missed some of it, though. Come again?
Norway Kilo 6 radio hanging out.
All right. NK6R, how are you today, young man?
I'm not bad. I think I talked to you last week. Maybe your audio is great. It's very recognizable. And then, of course, once you said you had the YouTube channel, I was like, oh, yeah. I remember chatting with you. This is Russ in Santa Maria.
Yep, we got you. Yeah, it looks like it. 919, 97, and 222 all this year. So this is number 4, man. Well, what's going on in Santa Maria today?
Well, I had a really nice mountain bike ride this morning, and then topped off the afternoon here when it was about 70 or so degrees at a really nice winery called Peacock Cellars. And I just got back from snacking and grubbing. I usually don't get to do that because I'm usually the entertainment at those places. So, and yesterday I had a really, really wonderful time out at a place called Rancho Sisquoc. It's about 15 miles east of here. And it was what they call a pickup party, and not like you think, dating, but pick up your wine shipment party for club members. And they're usually 2 hours, but the catering truck or the cook truck, whatever, was taking really, really long with orders, so they had me play an extra hour, and holy cow, when I got home and counted the tip jar, I was blown away. So it was a really good crowd.
All right, very cool. Yeah, I remember talking to you. I think I told you my son kind of getting into playing guitar, and he's gone from just making hideous noise to sounding pretty good at there. I don't know anything about playing a guitar, but it almost sounds like music, so he's getting somewhere, QSL.
And how old is the kid?
He's 16, and he hasn't asked for any lessons yet or anything, but he gets on the YouTube and whatever they get on. I mean, there's all kinds of ways to learn nowadays on the computer. And he's making some noise that sounds country and westernish to me.
Well, tell him to remember to, as he's picking it up, to remain a little diverse, because that's good for expanding your skill set. Country western, little classic folk, rock, whatever you can throw in there. Just tell him no R&B and no rap, and he'll be fine.
Yeah, he's a redneck kid from Missouri, so that's not going to be a problem, but I will pass on. I'll say, hey, a guy that's a professional at this said to diversify a little bit. It helps you with your guitar playing. QSL?
Yeah, well, this is one thing I do at my shows is I set out I call it a song menu. I've got about 12 of them I set on my little table, and I invite people, come up and grab them. And my phone number's at the top. They can text me what they want to hear, or if they're sitting close enough, they can just tell me. But I got stuff on there from the Beatles to the Eagles to Neil Young to Glenn Campbell to Led Zeppelin to Bad Company, Pink Floyd, Tom Petty. I mean, Train for newer stuff. I think as far back as I go is The Sea of Love, which was redone by Robert Plant on... I don't know, it's I got stuff that goes way back. I do a song by Weird Al Yankovic called You Don't Love Me Anymore, and you should scribble that down and have a listen to it. But yesterday before I played it, I said, this song goes out to anybody out here. There was 170 people there, and they go, and I said, anybody out here that ever found themselves with somebody that you thought was, what was I thinking when I said yes to this date? And so it's a hilarious song. Weird Al Yankovic does some parodies of all kinds of stuff, and you may already know that. But anyway, let's see. WJ7CAS. Remind me your name. I haven't opened up my logbook yet.
No problem. It's Matt. Mike Alpha Tango Tango. And I haven't heard that by Weird Al, but one of my favorite things, I laugh all the time when I see it, is that Amish Paradise, that little parody thing he did to that rap song. Oh, my goodness. I don't know if you've seen that, but it's worth a watch.
I have. And let's see. There's another one, Rides the Bus. And another really good one is Taco Grande.
Yeah, I wonder if he's still around, man. He was really popular back in the late 80s, early 90s. Funny guy. Pretty talented, too, QSL.
Very talented. And yes, he's still around. He just did a show a week or two ago in L.A., and some friends of mine had gone to that show, and they said it was the best show they've ever seen. The musicianship is top-notch, all of it, And, of course, at this stage in the game, you got to figure somebody like him is just that much more refined. And I can only say that from my own experience. I've been playing solo off and on for probably about 25 years. Before that, a little bit in bands, just campfire music, this and that. But I would say about 5 years ago, I felt like a switch flipped. and instead of trying to reproduce music that I'm hearing, I got it. Instead of reproducing, I just feel like it flows out now. I have no trouble just not even thinking about what my hands are doing. But the most important thing is tell your son to, more than anything, use guitar as his boredom outlet, because that's what I did. I'd come home and I'd practice a couple chords. We didn't have the luxury of YouTube in the 70s. And guy showed me a few chords. I'd say about 3-4 years into it, I remember him distinctively telling me, yeah, don't sing. You can't sing. But don't let anybody slow him down, because, for me it was a passion, and then it just turned into a thing that I'm kind of on demand, and I have to limit how many shows I accept, because I got a house and other things I want to do. Matt, over.
Exactly. And, you're just more relaxed. The longer you do something, I mean, I'm sure Weird Al goes out there and it's another day at the office, something he's done thousands of times. So no nerves involved at that point. QSL?
Oh, absolutely. And the difference between me and Weird Al, besides a larger bank account, is that it's a sideline thing. It's a passion and a sideline thing that I can kind of do at my own flow rate. And I even told my wife after 25 years of supporting me doing this that I would slow it down after June. So I'm going from 8 to 10 shows a month down to 3 or 4. And today was one of those days where we got to go just hang with some friends and enjoy the cool ocean breezes coming into we're in like a canyon, so it was kind of 74, 68, it would ebb and flow, but it was real nice. Anyway, Matt, I didn't mean to go off so much into that, but just tell your son to stick with it. No matter what, it's going to get him through those times where it's like, when nobody, I think Pete Townsend from The Who said, when nobody else is there for you, your guitar is your friend.
All right, well, I will let him know. Well, all right, Russell, good to talk to you again, man. I always enjoy our QSOs. I'm going to try to grab a few more because I got that gray line looming right over the top of me at this point. But good to talk to you. I'll let the son know. And you have a great evening in Santa Maria, California. And we'll look forward to our next QSO. NK6R, WJ7CAS, man. You wrap it up for us, brother.
Matt, well, hey, thanks for warming up your side of the ionosphere. It's great that 10 has been really good today, and I've had a bunch of good QSOs, but it's always nice to catch up with somebody you talked to before. So 73's to you, and may you catch a few more flies before the fish stop biting. No, wait a minute. How did I say that? Well, you know what I mean. NK6R.
Hey, I understood it, man. I got teenagers. I'm constantly trying to figure out what they say. I got to get out the Urban Dictionary, so that was an easy one, brother. All right, NK6RWJ7, 73, my friend.
73, Matt.
All right, anybody else hanging out? Q or is it?
November 0, Tango India Echo.
All right, we got a bunch of them in there. I think it was a November 0, Tango India Lima?
November 0, Tango India Echo.
All right, I was close. Ty, I think we've talked before. That looks familiar. Oh, man, we've talked a bunch of times. How you doing out there in Hawthorne, Nevada, my friend?
I'm doing good. I was starting to wonder if my radio was working right. I don't know. I did have a question for you. You do send out QSL cards, is that correct?
I do. If you want one, I can send you one.
I would like that. Also, I heard you talking about the races out there in Auburn. We used to have a good friend that raced over there. But something you might remember is the Ernie Purcell Speedway in Grass Valley. Did you ever go to any of those races?
Oh, yeah, man. Many, many times. I think they finally got shut down. People moved in there and complained about the noise and the dust. But that was a big, big thing in my high school days, man. I spent a lot of Friday nights out there. QSL?
Well, then odds are you see me racing out there because I was racing there for years, and and then of course they shut it down for the place that was right on the other side of the highway. Complained about the noise. You might remember my vehicle because they used to announce me all the time. I drove the TNT car. That was me. I owned it and drove it.
I do remember that. Yes, sir. Boy, we're going in the Wayback Machine, but I do remember that. And well, it's just like any other thing in this crazy world. It's like, you got to be kidding me, man. You move next to a racetrack, and then you complain about it. And it had been around for eons, but they caved in, and I guess it's no more, Roger.
Yeah, that's for certain. That's kind of like the people that shop for a home. They buy a home right underneath an airport and then complain about the noise. It's like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, we got a dirt track. It's about a mile from us. They don't race that often. It's kind of weird. They do 3 or 4 or 5 races a year, and we knew it was there when we bought it. And when they race, it's loud. We don't care. They're only out there till 10, 11 o'clock at night. I mean, I could turn the fan on and drown them out. It's not a big deal. But apparently it was to whoever didn't like the one in Grass Valley.
Yeah, that's for certain. We also, we also built a Destruction Derby car for out there and ran it, of all things, 64 Thunderbird tied with us, and we were in a Lincoln Continental 4-door, and we were hooked up to a car and still dragging it around, and it was both of us tied for first place on the Destruction Derby. So the payout was $800, and we destroyed some antique vehicles, I could tell you.
Oh, yeah, they used to have that at the fair every year. And that one in Auburn, the motorcycle races, they had those just alcohol burning motorcycle, and I don't even think they had brakes on them. They were the craziest thing. I don't know if they still do that, but man, spent a lot of time there when I was younger, looking at motorcycles and girls. QSL.
QSL. Yeah, they do still do the Friday night races out there, and I had several of those bikes. I sold a couple to a friend, so I know exactly what you're talking about. And they don't have brakes, and they only have a tiny little front wheel on it, so they wheelie all the time. And yeah, they still do those races out there. My daughter lives in Auburn, so I know it quite well.
Yeah, they kind of just slid around the track, They always had one foot out, and they just drifting around the corners, and not a whole lot of steering going on anyways. And then, they'd have a few crashes, but it was all good. And, man, some of those guys were so fast, man. It was a lot of fun to watch, Roger.
Oh, yes. Yeah, let's see. Vic Huckabee used to do that. I had his metal foot plate for quite some time when he gave it up. And then Jason Smith, he used to do a bunch of that circle track racing there Friday night in Auburn, and it was a big deal. And his father was a motorcycle mechanic, so he kept him going all the time. All right, well, I thought I'd jump in there and say hello, and you get me out a QSL card, and I'll send you out what I got here from Hawthorne, Nevada, and I've got a couple of these postcards that I just put my call sign on the front of it and send them out and say hello to whoever sends me one. You know what I mean?
No problem. Got your call sign written down on one right now. And when I get all done here, I'll finish filling out the info on it and throw it in an envelope, and the wife will put it in that government workers box, and you'll get it God knows when, but it'll be headed your way, Roger.
That works. Nice. Thanks, Matt. Also, I just upped my ticket on my license. Now I'm working a lot of 40 meters, a lot of 20 meter stuff, and I do just the 13th, as a matter of fact, passed it. Luckily now the FCC has my call up, so I don't have to add the age no more. But so I'll listen for you out on 40 meters also and see if we can make a contact. I've got a pretty nice match down there, and using the same radio right here. I've been using it a bunch on 20, 40, 10, you name it. I've been all over the place. All right, Matt, I'll talk to you again soon. November 0, Tango India Echo.
All right, brother. Yeah, you'll find me all over the place, man. I'm on 20, 40, 17. I'm all over. Hey, you might even find me once in a while. It's a crazy place. I wouldn't recommend being there too long, but I even know all those crazies down on 7200. So don't be shocked if you hear me in there saying hello. There's a few good operators in there, and then there's a lot of yahoos. But you'll know it's me because I'm always nice and say hello and no cussing, none of that stuff. So you got to look for the good everywhere, and there's a few good old boys that hang out in there. All right, Ty, it's good to talk to you, brother. I'll send you out that card, and we'll look forward to the next time. N0TIE WJ7CAS 73, my friend.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, well, I always enjoy talking to you. And someone from the old town, that is just unique. You were a couple of years behind me in school. That's why you probably didn't know me directly. But, yeah, we'll talk again. We always will. I enjoy talking to people from the old days. N0TIE.
All right, 73, my friend. Anybody else hanging out? QRZ.
7 Zulu Foxtrot.
Oh, man, that was like a bunch of you all in there together. I got to do it again. Let's try one more time. QRZ, I'll try to pull one out.
Foxtrot India Portable.
All right, portable. I'm just going to go with that. I think it was a Foxtrot India something portable. Come again.
Kilo 7 Zulu Foxtrot India Portable. Good afternoon, Matt.
Hey, good afternoon, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing very well, and I just heard you talking to my friend Ty. He just lives about 45 miles away from here. I see him and talk to him all the time, and it's amazing. What an amazing day. I can actually hear him too, and he's only 45 or 50 miles away. I couldn't understand him too well, but I could hear him talking to you, QSL.
All right, very good. My friend in Yerington again. Hey, Ty, if you're still listening, I don't know if you can hear him, but I got Lawrence on down there in Yerington. He says he knows you.
That's right, yeah, he knows.
Yes, he does. We talk quite often on the repeater right here locally, and then we also get together and do on the first Saturday of the month. We get together and do a rat killing, and we all have breakfast, and then we go out and do some radio contact. So yeah, I know him quite well. N0TIE.
All right, you guys all doubled up there, but yep. All right, very cool, man. Well, Lawrence, what do you got going on today, man?
Well, Matt, I'm sitting here right by the Walker River. I'm about 30 feet from it. I'm here with the dog, and I'm just enjoying the beautiful weather. And we've been talking all over the country, and even got to Bosnia and Italy today on 20 watts. What do you think of that?
Hey, man, I've been there and done that. QRP can be a lot of fun, and yeah, I've been enjoying the day, man. The wife wanted to go fishing, so we went out and floated around. Didn't catch nothing except the bait fish, but we had a great time just visiting and getting away from the teenagers. And she's running to the store right now. She might be back, actually. We're going to have dinner, but in the meantime, I kind of creeped back here, and I seen a bunch of activity on the fish finder here, and I thought, look at that. 10's open again, so here I am, Roger.
Roger that. You know, I compare ham radio, especially portable ham radio, to fishing, and I can do both right here. But yeah, it's nice to catch, but we gotta always agree that a bad day of fishing is better than a good day of work, QSL.
Hey, man, we weren't that serious. I mean, I threw out 15 jug lines hoping maybe I could snag up a catfish because we love to eat those, but we weren't serious about it. Really, I got to let them soak for several hours to do any good on them. But, hey, we're just visiting with the XYL, peace and quiet, and no teenagers for a couple hours. Man, that is a big thing in our world, QSL.
QSL, yeah, you got that right. Well, I know you're hitting the gray line, and I know there's other people that want to talk to you. I was just really anxious to be right after Ty because we're both going to be on your YouTube now. I know he's listening. I don't know if he can hear me because I'm only on 20 watts. He puts out 100, so he's cheating. But at any rate, really good talking to you again, Matt. So you have a good one, 73s, and we'll talk to you again soon, I'm sure.
All right, brother. 7-3, man. We're at 1 hour, 39 minutes right now, so he probably came in at about the 1 hour, 30-minute mark, and you're right behind him. So go check that video out later, and you can hear what you both sound like in Missouri. QSL?
QSL. All righty, Matt. Good talking to you again. So
WJ, no, I forgot it. It's memory. WJ something CAS. I think it's WJ7, WJ4, something like that. CAS.
You got it. It's a 7 call back from when I was in the. It's actually a vanity call, but the 7 fit the reason for the call. But I was originally licensed in Idaho, so there you go. All right, take care, Lawrence. K7ZFI WJ7CAS 73 bucks. All right, anybody else hanging out? Cures it.
Kilo Oscar 6 Kilo Yankee Foxtrot.
Kilo 6 Charlie Ocean X-ray.
All right, we got a few of you X-ray call if you want to stand by. I got one ahead of you there. KO6 KYF, I think. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Matt. Good afternoon. I'm glad to talk to you again. I talked to you yesterday and the day before, and it's good to have you back out there. I appreciate everything that you're doing, brother.
All right, man. Yep, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I've been out. 10 meters been open all weekend, so here I've been. Preston and LK John. What's going on today, man? What do you got on your itinerary?
Right now I got a chuck roast in the slow cooker, getting that ready up for tonight's dinner, but other than that, just cruising around the 10 meters and seeing what's happening, and I hear you, so glad to hear you, brother.
All right, man. Yeah, I'm having fun out here. We're having a great day down here in Missouri. Went fishing with the wife. Now we're playing on the radio. Then she'll eventually feed me some food. I really can't ask for any more. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. I can't really ask for any more than that. Yeah, my dad, you got him on the YouTube, and that's going around the family chat right now, so everybody's loving it, so I appreciate everything that you're doing, QSL.
Oh, yeah, and I think, if I remember right, your dad was new, and I got a QSL card filled out for him last night. It'll go in the mail tomorrow.
Roger. No, we really appreciate that. So, thank you so much, Matt, for everything that you're doing out there.
All right, Preston. Pleasure is all mine, man. You have a great one down there in El Cajun, California. Number 3 days in a row. And we'll look forward to talking to you again, man. Take care. Enjoy that pot roast or whatever you said you're making. KO6 KYF WJ7CAS 73, bud. All right, that call, man, I thought I scribbled it down here. That call I said to stand by. Are you still there?
November 6, Sierra Bravo, November.
All right, N6SBN. Good afternoon, young man. How are you?
Pretty good. Just working on a radio, and I hope it's not punishing you too much. I'm in Santa Cruz, California. His name is Craig. November 6, Sierra Bravo, November.
Oh, whatever you're doing a good job. I don't, I thought I heard some clicks in there, but no, it sounds fine.
Yeah, I'm using a doublet, so it's kind of a pain getting the tuner just right, and but once it works, it really kicks. I'm pleased, more or less.
All right, very good. No, it sounds good in Missouri. I got a good, solid copy on you. You're 5.5. I'm going to log you at 59 for QRZ if that matters to you, but a good, solid 5.5, and I don't hear anything funky in the audio.
Could you give me your call sign a few times? I want to make sure I get it down right.
No problem. Call sign Whiskey Juliet 7 Charlie Alpha Sierra. Whiskey Japan number 7 Charlie America Sugar. QSL?
Okay, Whiskey 7 Charlie Alpha Sierra. Matt Sturgill, correct?
Yep, you got it. I thought you missed the J, but yep, WJ7CAS, Matt, down here in Missouri. Roger?
Okay, I'll put contact in QRZ, and I thank you so much for the contact. I wish you all the best. Have fun out there.
And hey, you betcha, my friend. The band is shifting around. I got someone popped up out of nowhere, so we'll see how that's going to work out. I might have to move, but we'll see what happens. All right, Craig, we'll have a great one in Santa Cruz, California, and good luck with that radio, my friend. N6SBN WJ7CAS 73, Craig.
WJ7 Mike 73.
All right, Whiskey Juliet 7 Charlie Alpha Sierra QRZ.
November 6 Zulu Golf Kilo.
All right, November 6 Zulu. Oh man, I got too much stuff wrote down. Zulu Golf Kilo. How are you today?
Pretty good, Matt. My name is Mike. I'm just north of Los Angeles. How you doing?
Hey, I'm blessed, brother. I am blessed, man. What's going on north of Los Angeles today?
Oh, just had a big dinner, man. Can't move at all. We went to like one of those Japanese restaurants. Those, they cook in front of you. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, like the hibachi grills. I like those, man. Man, you got a great signal, man. You're 10 over S9 into Missouri, QSL.
Yeah, I picked you out there. You're pretty good, too. I'm glad 10 meters acting up. Yeah, you're 10 over as well. Yeah, I don't know. Fairly new hex beam. It's probably about a month and a half or so since I've had it up. And really happy with it so far. Go ahead.
Oh, it's doing you a fine job, fine job. I'm running a vertical at about 50 feet. And that's, we're running an ICOM 7300 and doing about 600 watts. Nothing spectacular, but it's enough to get the job done. QSL?
Oh, yeah. I got an amplifier here, but I don't know how to hook it up. I'm just 100 watts on the Yaesu FTDX10, and the hex beam is at 42 feet at the bottom of that plate there. Go ahead.
Oh, it sounds good, man. Sounds good. Doing spectacular for 100 watts. I got a YouTube video running if you want to go check it out. Let me give you a timestamp here. Where are we at? 1 hour, 45 minutes. You can just scroll up to there. Video is called Sunday Afternoon RF Therapy with today's date. You can hear what it sounds like for yourself if you like.
Okay, what was it? Sunday what?
What was that, brother?
What's the YouTube channel called? Sunday what?
Well, my YouTube channel is my call sign at YouTube, or you can click the link on my QRZ page and get right there. And the video is called Sunday Afternoon RF Therapy with today's date. Roger, Roger?
Okay, copy that.
Yep. All right, Michael. Well, take care in Santa Clarita, California. And this is our first contact together. And it looks like I look forward to getting the next one. So N6ZGK, WJ7CAS in Missouri. Take care, my friend, 7-3.
Okay, yeah, thanks for picking me up, and we'll talk soon. 7-3.
All right, 7-3, my friend. Okay, anybody else hanging out? QRZ. Can't tell if that's someone calling me or the band shifted and there's a QSO down in the noise. Let me take a quick standby here and see what's going on. That might be South America. They're too far down there to bother them. So anybody else hanging out? QRZ.
Whiskey 7, Golf Papa November.
All right, W7GPN. Good afternoon, young man.
Call fine. Good afternoon back to you. The name here is Ron, and I'm in western Washington State, a little town called Yelm.
Yelm, Washington. I know where it is, man. I used to work out of Spokane. So I know, and I used to run over to the west side for several years, and then I ran to Montana for several years for UPS. So I know quite a bit of the small little burgs over there. QSL?
Southeast Washington, Richland, Tri-Cities area. Are you in the salmon run contest here?
Yeah, we had a double there. Hey, standby station, W7GPN only. Go ahead, Ron.
Well, I'm just saying I haven't been back your way. Been to Florida a couple of times and Texas, but not middle of the country. But anyways, you got a good signal here, and I've been crawling around underneath my desk here pulling wires and had you in the background for the last hour or so, and I just wanted to drop in and say hi. What a good signal you've got.
Well, I appreciate it. We do the best we can with what we got, and we're just out here having fun until that wife tells me it's time to eat. And you'd be surprised how fast the fat kid can shut stuff off, Roger.
Roger that, yeah. Yeah, I'm operating on a FTDX10 into a off-center fed dipole at about, it's about 75 feet on a slope up in a fir tree.
Well, you're doing great. I mean, the gray line is really messing with me. It's getting a little wonky. The band's shifting around, so I'm getting some signals out of South America kind of bleeding into me. You know how it goes. Mother Nature's just like any other woman. They're so unpredictable. Right when you think you got them figured out, they'll throw you a curveball. QSL?
QSL, yeah, I had one for about 15 years, about 50 years ago, and scared me so bad I haven't been able to find another.
Oh, well, as long as it works for you. I've had this one for 26 years. She's pretty good. She's pretty good to me, QSL.
Yeah, QSL, I'd like to say 26 years too, but that'll never happen in my life. And by now at 78, I'm probably too much of a project anyway.
You're probably too set in your ways, but you never know. I hear stories of old people finding each other and getting married, even if they only live a couple more years. So never rule it out. And if you don't get married, maybe you just find someone to hang out with. You just never know what's going to happen, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, sharing a few memories would be kind of nice. But anyway, I don't think too much about it. And but again, I'm going to cut out here. I just wanted to say hi to you, and I'm not sure what you're running for equipment, but man, you got a good signal here in Washington.
All right, brother. Well, working conditions on ICOM 7300. We have a little bit of audio processing junk on the front end. About 6, maybe 700 watts on peaks if I talk really loud. We're running a vertical at about 50 feet. Now, that's about it. I mean, I feed everything with hardline. I tell everything the little things make the difference, but it's nothing really too spectacular, but it gets it done, Roger.
Yeah, Roger that. I've got the potential for a pretty good station here. My Elmer passed away, my brother-in-law, a couple of months ago, and I'm still reeling from that. But I don't get in here and give this hobby enough time as it is. But once in a while, I pop in and out.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing here, man. I'm a busy guy, kids, work, all that good stuff. I like to hunt and fish, but I do enjoy radio. My Elmer is still kicking, and man, what a wealth of knowledge. I know everything because of him. He's a 50-some-year ham, 45-year radio broadcast engineer. I'm telling you what, there's nothing about radio he doesn't know, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Mine was Coast Guard radioman, and, been around the world 10 times, all that kind of stuff. Great guy. Miss him dearly.
Roger. Well, all right, Ronald. Have a great day out in Yelm, Washington. Thank you for shouting at me. We haven't talked before, but now we have. And enjoy your afternoon out there in the Apple Country. W7GPN, WJ7CAS, man. You take care, brother.
Yeah, thank you for that. Do you have a skid? Are you on 10 meters on this frequency often or in the area?
No, I mean, if 10 meters is open and I'm home, I'll be out here because I enjoy it. But I'm working a lot, so you're most likely, I've been on the last 3 days, but before that, I probably hadn't been on 10 meters in 2 months because it's just been terrible in the summer. So if it's open when I'm home, you'll find me here. But, I might be here, I might be down at the other end of the band. And I'm just always looking for a clear place that I can squeeze in and not bother anybody, Roger.
Yeah, Roger that. You're up and down a little bit here. Thanks again for picking me up, and good talking to you, and I hope to make contact with you again in the near future. Bye-bye.
All right, brother. 7-3, take care. Anybody else hanging out? QRZ.
Hey, Matt, can you hear this mobile and go?
I just want to give you a real quick signal report, Matt.
All right, no problem. Mobile standby. There's one other guy wanted to give me a report or something. Go ahead.
Good afternoon. KA6JMM, I spoke with you the other day. You're 20 over S9 into Southern California. KA6JMM.
All right. I think I talked to you yesterday or the day before. Great signal. What was the last part after the 6? Let me type it in real quick.
Yeah, Matt, it's Juliet Mike, just making money. Something you need to get out there and do so I get my check.
Well, I'm working on it. I got to get up and leave. I got to get up at 4:30 in the morning. Yuck. And my commute is about 100 yards out to start to Kenworth. So I'll be I'll be rolling out soon enough. Be patient, man. I won't let you go broke.
Okay, you see to it now. I quit getting up at 4:35 in the morning about 20 years ago, and I don't ever want to go back to that. I find retired life is great. Yeah, you got a lot of other people out there want to talk to you. I had to give you a quick signal report. Thank you for coming back. Beautiful audio as always, especially I like the way you got it set up. And I'm running ICOM 7300 also. All right, thank you very much. 73 KA6JMM.
All right, Richard, take care, brother. God bless you. All right, hey, that mobile station, are you still there?
I'm still here, Matt. How am I coming through? Kilo Bravo 6, Sierra November. Name's Tom, Tango Oscar Mike.
You're doing pretty good, man. You're doing pretty good. Kilo Bravo 6, what was the end of the call?
Social Security numbers, SSN.
Oh, man. How'd you get that? Is that a vanity, or did you just get lucky?
I just got lucky. It rolls right off the CW. Did it. Yeah, I love it. Anyway, I just been copying the mail driving along out here in California. I'm in Auburn, California, just about 33 miles east of Sacramento, and I've been copying the mail for a while now, and you sound pretty good out here. You're up, you're down. You're about 5 and 5 right now.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I was just talking to a guy about the races in Auburn. I grew up in Grass Valley, not far from where you're at right now, QSL.
I was just in Grass Valley a number of hours ago, so yeah, I know exactly where you live, where you grew up. So anyway, a big way from the home country.
Well, let's see. I left in the early 90s, went to Idaho for a long time, and then in 2021 we came down here to Missouri. That is a really long story short, QSL.
You took a lot out of that one, yeah. It has changed completely since you left in the 90s. In the late 90s, Grass Valley became the largest growing city in America, and it was, I think it quintupled in size in just a short period of time. It was all the folks selling their homes for millions of dollars down in the Bay Area to the dot-commers and moving up here into the hills for their retirement. 49 is a nightmare now. Believe it or not, they have put roundabouts in the middle of the highway on 49 now. As if it wasn't already congested enough, now they've made it more so. So yeah, it's time to find a new place.
Oh, brother, that's got to be by that Lake of the Pines or something. Yeah, that's kind of the reason I left. I started in the early 90s, and I'm like, I am out of here. I still got some family down there, but I haven't been there. When was the last time I was there? Probably, gosh, let me think, 2005, maybe, QSL?
Well, it's changed quite a bit since then, so you probably wouldn't recognize it. Nevada City now is about the size that Grass Valley used to be, and Grass Valley is this, it stretches from Penn Valley all the way to the other side there. I can't think of what the other side's called, but it's a big metropolis now. It's got its own college and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, crazy. I'm in small-town America. I like to keep it that way. Grass Valley was small-town America in the 80s when I grew up, and I just keep running from it. I went to Idaho, and believe it or not, they all came up there. Well, I moved to Missouri. They ain't never coming here. We got humidity, bugs, mosquitoes, tornadoes, and snakes. Nothing that yuppies like, Roger.
Well, see, Matt, they won't let you into Missouri unless you've been once removed. So you had to do your penance in Idaho there before they'd let you in. You had to be de-Californicated.
Oh, that's right. I don't think they'll let you move here straight from California. I mean, I think there is a law against that. Hi.
Yeah, I think several states probably have that nowadays. But yeah, I'm from South Carolina myself. The Navy brought me out here, and I married a California girl. My mistake, and I kind of got stuck out here. So, in any case, I tolerate it. Let's just put it that way. We'll leave it to some other forum to discuss politics and religion, right? Anyway, so it's a beautiful day out here in California, about 88, 90 degrees, somewhere in that range. It's starting to cool off a little bit. Getting ready to have a nice big bowl of chili for supper here. And thanks for the chat, Matt. Appreciate it. I'm just about to my destination here. So I'll bid you 7-3, and we'll chat later. KB6 SSN.
All right, Thomas, man, you're sounding good. Whatever you got going on in that mobile, don't change it, because solid. I logged you at 59 for QRZ, if that even matters to you. But I'm telling you what, you held a 5.5, 5.7 the whole time. And that's with the gray line parked on top of me. QSL?
Oh, QSL, yeah, this is just, it's an FT891 with an ATIS 120 screwdriver antenna. They're matched up so that it's an automated system, and I've got a nice, flat resonance match right where I'm sitting right now, so yeah, that helps a little bit. It's on top of a nice big van, though, so I've got a big metal ground plane under it, so that's probably a little bit of advantage, too. But in any case, it is what it is, and it seems to work, so, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? 7-3, KB6 SSN.
All right, man. Take care. Kilo Bravo 6, Social Security number. Man, how did he get that call? Take care, Thomas. 7-3, buddy. All right. Anybody else hanging out? QRZ. All right, it might be rough, but I'm going to try the best I can. KI5TLY, how are you?
X-ray, KI5TLX.
Okay, I put X, but I didn't do the leg long enough. Kind of look like a Y. KI5TLX, how are you, young man?
I'm fantastic. This is Kenny. I'm in a park and trying to activate it, so can I get your call sign?
Hey, you bet. My call sign is Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. Are you down in the Houston area?
Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. Hey, Matt. Yeah, I'm in a state park called Fort Boggy and on the way back to Houston.
All right, fine business. Well, I barely got you. I'm gonna contest log us at 5959 for QRZ if that matters to you. And you sound good, man. I'm running live on YouTube. If you want to check that out later, you can. Where are we at? 2 hours even. 2 hours even. I've been talking for 2 hours straight. Just click that link on my QRZ page. It's a video called Sunday Afternoon RF Therapy with today's date, and you can hear what you sound like if you want. If not, you don't have to. Just letting you know. Roger?
Roger. Will do. I will check the video. You are 59 over into US 3009, Fort Boggy in Texas.
All right, Kenneth. Well, take care. Enjoy your activation, Parks on the Air, or whatever you're doing this evening. And we haven't talked before. Nothing popped up in the log. But there'll be one in there now for the next time we do it. So KI5TLX, WJ7, CAS73, my friend.
WJ7CAS, KI5TLX, thank you, 73.
All right, guys, I'll tell you what, man, we'll do one last call. I've been going 2 hours straight, and I think I need some iced tea or something. So with that said, here we go. Last call, QRZ.
Kilo 6.
Kilo 7.
Okay, we had a Kilo 6 call. Come again?
Kilo 6, Alpha Radio.
AAR, KK6, AAR. Good afternoon, young man. How are you?
Fantastic, sir. How about yourself? I'm not sure what I'm checking in here to. It's spinning the dial and it says QRZ, so.
Oh, you're not checking into nothing, man. It's just a guy in Missouri that likes to talk. Looks like we got Christopher in Roseville, California, QSL?
Yep, QSL, yeah, Chris here, Roseville. I got a IC706 Mark IIZ here through a Mighty Fine Junk IntelliTuner and on a battery with a G5RV Junior and a temporarily permanent setup in the backyard here. Go ahead.
Hey, man, that's the radio I started with. My Elmer gave me that 706 Mark G2 back when I cut my teeth in ham radio many years ago. That's a great little radio. Don't know how long you've been listening, but I grew up in Grass Valley, California, not too far from you. I'm over here in Missouri now. And the only thing I'm doing is running live on YouTube for if you're interested in that. You can go hear what you sound like. You'll be the last one because I'm wrapping it up right now. 2 hours, 2 minutes in. Just click that link on my QRZ page or put my call sign in YouTube search engine. The video is Sunday Afternoon RF Therapy with today's date. So what else you got going on this evening out there in Roseville, Chris?
You know, I was just kind of cutting up some scrap wood here, trying to load up my trash can as much as humanly possible, so I don't have to go to the dump. See how that works. And then, yeah, just playing some radio. Got all sorts of wild ideas I want to do, but I think I might just go inside. It's a little warm here. But, yeah, love Grass Valley. I was just up in Nevada City Thursday for a football game for my son there at Nevada Union. Go ahead.
Well, good deal. I graduated Nevada Union High School in 1989. Roger? All right, fine business, man. I'm losing you a little bit. It's not you or your station. It is that ever-looming, glooming gray line that is swallowing up Missouri and headed your way. So enjoy. You got a couple more hours than I do where it will not affect you. So get out there and get after it while you still can here on 10 meters. Great to talk to you. We haven't talked before, but I got you in the log now. And you have a great afternoon in Roseville, California. So KK6, AAR, WJ7, CAS, 73, my friend.
Yeah, QSL, you were
you bet. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. Whiskey Japan, number 7, Charlie America Sugar.
Yep, QSL says, well, you go. Check out your YouTube channel and 7-3 you and yours.
All right, take care, my friend. All right, guys, thanks for riding along. Thanks you guys watching there on YouTube. I hope everybody has a great evening. I'm going to end this like I normally do. I'm just going to say goodbye, and then you guys can shout out your call signs if you want, and you might hear it at the end of the YouTube video, but I got to get out of here. So with that said, you guys take care. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. Bye for now.
Juliet Yankee Alpha.